What's up, guys? Welcome to my channel. This is srodrMMABet speaking, bringing betting strategy, consistency, and transparent to you. In this introductory video, I'll be presenting myself, what I'm doing here, why I'm doing here, and why you should, consider following my strategy. Guys, the only advice here is take this through a grain of salt. This is your hard-fought money. This is the money that you decide ultimately to bet. So you know that this is risky money, so always, consider, bear that in mind before following anything that you hear from me or from anyone around the internet. Alright, so I have 8+ years of experience in betting MMA, chiefly the UFC. Had a good start, had some bumpy roads here and there, could have avoided some losses, but after a couple of years I'm having consistency, and that's what I want to show and to, basically share with you guys my experience, my analysis, and my betting strategy. Like I said, you guys be seeing in a minute my spreadsheet where I advise whom should you bet, at which range of odds, and maybe a special bet here and there, but exposing what's the betting strategy in a straight bet, in a parlay, and afterwards you guys gonna see the results as time goes by, right? I'm packing that in charts, and you guys can easily see it. All right. So if you like this idea, like this video, share with your friends. Also, please subscribe to the channel. You can actually see whether it's working or not. All right. I'll be also in the future setting up a Patreon account, so where I would like to ask you guys help. Why? Because I think if you're following my strategy, or at least if you're hearing something from me that made you, a correct bet, or at least you avoided some wrong bet that you have had, considering supporting me so we can keep this channel up and running. All right, so let's get right into it. All right, everyone, so how will this play out in the future? This is just an example. I'm taking as an example here UFC Fight Night 173, Shabazian versus Brunson. How I'll be doing in the future fights. I'll just run one quick example here. I will be bringing up the name of the fighters and my analysis on them, So in this case, let's take the second one. So in this case, we'll be having Timur Valiev versus Jamal Emmers. So what is my analysis to this fight? I'm not gonna go that in details in this video, okay? So what I see from Valiev, he's super fast, he has a great well-roundness, his technique in sambo and kickboxing, takedown defense. And what is his downside? He's short in stature. Whereas Emmers, he's big, he's athletic, he's fast, he's super long, he has very good wrestling. How do I see this fight playing out? Basically, it will depend a lot on how Emmers can play from the outside, avoid those takedowns, and especially if Valiev will be able to land calf kicks. That's his strong asset of his, that he catches guys, and after that he's able to get inside, throw his technique, and basically bring them to the ground. How do I see this fight playing out? I'm picking Valiev by decision, but in terms of bet, it could be close, and that's why I will be advising, a bet in either of these guys by decision if you can get it around +400, and Emmers as a TKO. Like I said, he's super fast and he's athletic. He has great boxing, good kickboxing. So if you're betting Emmers, consider betting him in a TKO if you can get +600 range. So this is just in a nutshell how it would be look like each of these analyses, okay? Like you guys see here, this is always an advice, okay? So please, use your knowledge into that as well. Okay, about the consistency and my spreadsheet, where I think it's ultimately what you guys be seeing every video, and if you get familiar to the channel, this will give you in a couple of seconds a good grasp how I'm betting this card. All right, so in this spreadsheet, what do I do here? I'll be breaking down this into details, guys. All right, this will take a little bit long, but it's once, and after you guys see this snapshot for futures, you guys will be quickly be able to take the advice from here. All right, so 1 versus 2 is the fighter on the left versus the fighter on the right. So I'm talking here Edmen Shabazian versus Derek Brunson. Edmen is 1, Brunson is 2. Jennifer Maia versus Joan Calderwood. Jennifer is 1, Calderwood is 2. Timur Valiev, Jamal Emmers. Timur is 1, Jamal is 2. Alright, so on and so forth. Here I'm putting the months. Why? Because this strategy that I'm bringing is a long-term strategy, okay? You may see some down results in one event or in 1 month, but like I said, the key here is consistency. So I'm keeping track of the months, you know, as the events come up. We're gonna have more events in one single month, and after we'll be in September, October, etc. So we'll be tracking these downs by event. We're gonna be able to filter this afterwards here and in the chart. Win 1 and win 2. These are the odds that I myself, based on my experience, I would be interested in betting this fight and this fighter specifically. I'm here not caring much about whether this is an actual odd or I'm just, you know, making that up. Some of them doesn't make sense if you add them up. You know, you're never gonna have 2.4 in each of the fighters. 2.4 in American odds would be plus 140. So you're gonna be never having that in a bookie. But what does that show me? That if you catch either of these fighters in plus 140, I'll be interested in betting the fight. Alright, so this is what I mean. These values that I put in the columns, win 1 and win 2, that's what they mean. Alright, so quick example, if I'm gonna bet Lando Vanada, I'm interested in betting him against Bobby Green in case I can get him in 1.65, that is minus 140 in this range. Whereas if I'm betting Bobby Green, I'm interested in around plus 200. Okay, you guys see get the idea, right? On the column F, TKO sub or rounds, this is where a special bet could apply. So if you are interested in betting Shabazians and TKO, my advice is you get him plus 400. Or Brunson and TKO plus 600. So this is some special bets that I am considering, alright? So let's take another example here. Jared Mershert, in my opinion, when he's fighting at, at Herman, he has more chance in submission, and I would be interested in that in plus 800. Whereas if I'm betting Herman in a special bet, I think TKO has more chances, and I'm interested into that in case I can get it plus 1000. Like I said, I'm not saying that these odds are, doable. You can find them, but that's something that I'm considering. It's my initial analysis. All right. Same goes here in terms of decision. Okay, I'll be interested in betting Ray Borg to a decision in case I can catch him in plus 400 against Nathan Manassia. Whereas Manez, I'm interested in betting him on a decision if I can catch him at plus 800. Alright? I think you guys get the idea. Okay, this is the main part, guys. In every video, I'll be showing you guys this snapshot from the start. What are these color codes? The color code red means that I am betting this fight, which I have here in the column L. I'm betting this fight. And I have low confidence. So I'm saying that I'm going to be betting Brunson. And I found a nod in some bookie where I bet at plus 275 or 3.75. Okay, am I confident? How confident I am in that bet? I have low confidence into that. Why? Because I think the Shabazian is the favorite, but everything has a price. I'm interested in betting Brunson at this range. Alright? How I'm betting him? I'm betting him at 2% in a straight bet. Okay? This is the return I'm expecting if this goes right. This is also to keep track whether I'm picking the juice and who I'm betting. I may be picking the juice here, that's the case. I'm picking Shabazian, I'm betting Brunson. Alright? Same goes by. When you guys see the color codes orange or yellow, this is a median confidence bet. I have median confidence in betting Jennifer Maia at 2.5 or plus 150. Why? You guys would have heard that before, okay? But in this case, it's because to me it's nearly a pick and fight. So if I can get Jennifer Maia from my end, I'm getting like 50% extra on a spread, so it's worth risking it. How I'm betting it, I'm throwing 2% in a parlay and 2% in a straight and 1% in a parlay. Okay, this is the total return that I'm expecting. How am I calculating this total return? This is a column that I'm, basically multiplying the numbers to the odds. But in case of a parlay, I'm multiplying for an extra 20%. Why? Because in my track record, I have around 60 to 70%, you know, success in parlays. So that's why I'm multiplying this by 1.2 to be a little bit more fair on the future return. Okay. My goal here, guys, is not to prove anything. This is just an average calculation. What I want to show is consistency. Okay. So if that doesn't make too much sense to you, you know, it's fine. But I'll be keeping in this way because, like I said, this is what my actual history is. Okay. Same goes by for the rest here, you know. So like I said, if it's colorful, I'm betting. Which fight I'm not betting here? I'm not betting Chris Gutierrez versus Cody Durden. You guys have heard before why this odds doesn't interest me. Okay, so this everything is 0%. You know, regardless, I'm saying who I'm picking, so you guys can have an idea. And if you guys see color green, that means that I'm having high confidence on this bet. So I'm high confident on Ray Borg. I'm betting him 2% on a straight and 4% on a parlay. Alright? Okay, so now what I'll be showing also at the end of each event and at the end of each month, I'll be showing these charts to you. And in this chart, you guys will be seeing what was the latest success or failure in the event. This is an actual one, guys. This is for UFC on ESPN 14, Whitaker versus Still. What did I do in this fight card? I bet around 42% of my money of bets, you know, and this is an important caveat here. This is an amount that I'm betting for, that I'm separating for the months just for bets. Okay, so I bet 40% of that money. I got 23% back. That means that I lost 19%. Okay. Obviously, this is not the result aimed. I'm just showing you guys here what can happen. And this is others that you guys could be seeing in the future, okay? Just as an idea. This is just fake and dummy data here, okay? I'm also putting those charts in terms of high confidence bets. So I had a high confidence bet in the last card. And if you guys haven't seen that, you know, I'll be covering the results, so feel free to find this video under each playlist. Okay, so this is the breakdown per, you know, per confidence level, so you guys can take a look whether, you know, if I feel confident I'm getting it right or not. So for high, I got one high, I didn't get it. That was Nicholas Dobby. He lost to Just Ronzon. This would be the medium ones. For the last event I had 6 median, whereas I got half. And whereas low confidence I had 3 and I didn't get anything. Okay. Alright guys, so just like I said, this is just an example. This was a real case scenario, but you know, the goal obviously is to get consistency here. Okay. So this is the general idea. I hope you guys like the strategy. If you liked, again, like, and feel free to subscribe, support the channel, and you know, share with your friends. I'll be soon uploading the latest cards, and you know, until then, talk to you. This is srodrMMABet, bring betting strategy, consistency, and transparency to you.